Hey, so this is my Karen Gillan makeup tutorial, and it's inspired specifically by the photo shoot she had where she was posing with her own action figure, and she has great, like, fuchsia makeup going on, this cool, like, lace shirt, and I don't know, I love her look there. She generally, I feel, does wear a lot of dramatic makeup, even when she's not at a photo shoot. A lot of bright lipsticks and things like that, and I just love it. I think it's awesome. So this makeup tutorial specifically is more for that look, but I feel like it kind of encapsulates her style in general. I will be making an Amy Pond makeup tutorial based off the character of Amy Pond, not the actress Karen Gillan, from Doctor Who, of course, soon as well. So expect that. That'll look a lot different. No bright lipsticks, a lot more natural. But yeah, I hope you enjoy, and don't forget to follow me at doctorwhoproblems.tumblr.com. I apologize for my face, because right now I'm only wearing some foundation concealer stuff, because I obviously don't have any other makeup on, because it is a tutorial where you presumably put the makeup on. So try to approximate my outfit closest and nail polish and whatnot to what she has going on in those photos. Now, getting down to the makeup and such. Before I started recording, I already put on some foundation, just plain foundation. I'm wearing Revlon ColorStay. I'm also wearing some Smashbox high definition concealer. And on top of all that, I have a little bit of this rice powder stuff, just like a translucent sort of powder to sort of set everything. I'm going to start with the eyes, and I always use, you can't really see much of the bottle because for some reason the paint chipped off it, but this is in fact Urban Decay Primer Potion. The bottle normally is supposed to be sort of a silvery purple color, so I'm just going to take some and spread it on my lids, and all it does is just sort of make the colors of your eyeshadow pop a bit more and make everything stay on throughout the full day. So oh, and it's probably best to use this with a brush or something like that if you're like a germphobe. But I'm just using my finger because I suck. But you probably should use a brush with this or something because it's probably not good to actually touch the thing and then stick it back in the bottle or whatever. And do a little on the lower just so your eyeliner stays on. Great, cool. Okay, next I'm just going to take a little bit of this. This is Bobbi Brown eyeshadow in Ivory 51. And it's basically like an off-white sort of color. Take some of my shadow, my brush, and sort of all over the lid. Sorry, it's like I have my webcam here, and then behind it is my mirror, because I have it set up on my dresser, so I'm like half looking at the webcam, half looking at the mirror to make sure this looks okay. So it's my first makeup tutorial. I don't really know what I'm doing. And I'm sorry if I talk a lot, that's just something that happens. Okay, so you just do that as a sort of base color all over. I'm going to take another Bobbi Brown color. Shown at my school, by the way. Emerson alum. Cool, okay. And this is Slate 16 bottom. And I'm just going to take my brush again and sort of, dab it on the color. And very gently, like, sort of on the lid. Don't really go above the crease with it. Just sort of pat it on. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, anytime I'm looking up, like I said, it just means I'm looking in my actual mirror. Just to sort of see what's going on. Even though what actually matters is what's happening on the webcam. So that's what's going to be seen. Whatever. So, take a little bit of that. And we're not done with this color yet, so don't put it away. Just sort of off to the side for now. This is Eye Bright by Benefit, and it's a sort of really, I don't know if you can see too well, but it's like, it's not white, it's more of a very pale, sort of seashell pink kind of colored eye pencil. And what's great about it is if you line your waterline, it just sort of makes your eyes sort of pop open, sort of bright and awake. So, you know, Karen Gillan has this very, like, wide, sort of bright eyes, and I find when you line your waterline with this sort of flesh-toned-ish pencil, it'll sort of make your eyes sort of pop open. I need to stop saying sorta. You just take it. That looks gross. And gently. And when I say waterline, I just mean like the line above your lash. So it's very subtle, you can see, but if you look down a bit more, it just makes your eyes look brighter and more awake. So next we're going to take just a white, sort of slightly shimmery shadow and kind of dab it just in the corner of your eyes, just kind of wake them up a little bit more. If you look in the photos, she sort of has a bit of a shimmer thing going on in the center. So this is just Sephora brand Aspen Summit number 23, if anyone is really curious, but it's just like your plain basic shimmery white kind of eyeshadow. And in the corner, sort of dabbing on. Just a black eye pencil. This is Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On in 0. And we're gonna just line upper and the lower. I'm actually gonna do this off camera just in my mirror because I don't want to poke my eye out. The water lining in a webcam was scary enough, so I think everyone knows how to just line your eye. And there's liquid stuff, but I'll do that on camera because that could be a bit trickier. So 1 second. Okay, so I just simply line the upper and the lower. No real trick or anything. I just stopped about kind of where your iris would end, I guess. So about 3/4 of the way. Alright, so next we're going to take that sort of grayish brown shade, Slate, and sort of a thin kind of lining brush. I'm just going to take a little bit of that and sort of smudge out the lower line slightly. So not a real heavy amount, just enough to sort of smoke it out a little bit. Alright, so next I'm going to just take a basic liquid liner. This is just Milani Eye Tech liquid eyeliner. And we're just going to trace upper line again and a slight little wingtip on top. Very, very slight. This is so hard to do on camera. Oh my god. So I just went ahead and did the other side in my own mirror. The last thing for the eyes is some mascara. I like 2 different kinds of mascara, not to use at the same time, but just either one of these works, I think. One of them is Buxom mascara, which is really good, and it's just blackest black mascara. Again, like, I've had this for a little bit of a while, so all of the writing has literally worn off of the tube. But it's a little sample size, but you can find this at Sephora, Bare Essentials Buxom line. And the other one I like is Fairy Drops Scandal Queen Mascara. It's a Japanese brand, but You can find it also at Sephora. This one is not a fiber mascara, this one is. And if you don't know what a fiber mascara is, that just means it has little, well, fibers, like almost like a little tiny fake lash kind of things in it. Some people might irritate their eyes. I find this one doesn't irritate. Um, it really doesn't. If you're careful with applying and you just apply it on the ends, it's not a problem. But I find this one gives a slightly more natural look. This is something I would wear every day, and this one is more of you know, you can sometimes see the fibers and it gives it more length and more drama. So for the sake of the tutorial, I am going to use the fairy drops. Okay, and I put in my bottom lashes too, but again, I did it in the mirror because mascara is mascara. I think most people watching a makeup tutorial would know how to put on mascara, and if you don't, I'm sorry, but it's not really worth me poking my eye out with a fiber-filled, circular, angled Japanese brush while I try to do it on my webcam to show you. So, it's mascara. I don't know. She has sort of a pinkish, bright, kind of fuchsia-ish blush going on, so I'm going to take some Bobbi Brown blush in Peony. 16 Peony, it says. Yeah. And my big, fluffy blush brush. And take some of the color and right on the apples of your cheeks. Okay, and it does look a little exaggerated, but if you look a lot of her red carpet style pictures anyway, or even her daily things, I love her bright lipstick, that's awesome. I find her makeup is either really natural looking or really exaggerated, normally exaggerated, and I love it. I think it's cool. So I wouldn't normally walk around with blush this bright and popping on my face, but for the sake of this look and tutorial, that is kind of what we want. Before I apply lipstick, especially because we're going to be using a bright matte lipstick for this look, I'm just going to put some chapstick on. This is some, or lip balm. This is some Burt's Bees Honey Lip Balm. Okay, I've been trying so hard to find the exact lipstick she's wearing, and I think I found it. Be really happy if I would, and it makes a lot of sense because this brand, Illamasqua, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, it's a British brand, actually, of makeup, and you can find it in Sephora on the website, I think. Only a few stores in the US carry it. Thankfully, the one near my college does, so I was able to pick this up, and this is lipstick in Drench, and it looks really similar to the stuff she's wearing, and it does make sense being a European brand and high-end and all that, so pretty similar, but just spread this all over. Cleaned it up a little bit off camera, just because it was easier that way. So this is the makeup, and just get my wig to complete the look. 1 second. Alright, so here you have it, my Karen Gillan makeup tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, like it, spread it on, send the link to anyone else who might be interested in this sort of look for whenever. And even though it is pretty heavy, I feel like if you feel pretty cool about it, you could probably rock it just any day, just walking around. Don't forget to follow doctorwhoproblems.tumblr.com.